Hello and welcome to a new episode of... I don't know yet what I'm going to name this series, but I definitely want to keep doing it. Where I just letter and I try to analyze to the best of my ability. Once again, our first game of the day is against Serral. Not the easiest, and possibly the hardest, but we're still going to try our best. I'm going to try to go for a gold base first this time around. So I'm going to mine one mineral patch. Harrison told me that his dockers didn't fit through when he mined out the side mineral patches, so I'm gonna try to mine out one of the more centered ones. I think this is just 5 minerals. If it was 10, I would be in a proper bad position. Not the case, so did I go on time? Yeah, it looks like almost perfect. A little bit too late. And we're gonna go 17 hatch then. The reason for the 17 hatch is because we lose some mining. We want to get it back as fast as possible with the extra drone. Usually it's 16 hatch at the natural. In this scenario, having the hatchery earlier doesn't really do that much for you because you won't be able to start 2 queens and speed right away anyways. So instead we're gonna get the extra mining since we also have to transfer some workers pretty much from the get-go. To maximize our advantage, the advantage that we gain from doing this. I think now we can pull. And we're not gonna go for the Overlord as well at 20. So this queen is gonna be supplied up for a second, but we want to start the first queen here anyways as well. This is the queen that matters the most, the timing of it. Start an extra drone here. Then we start speed, all of which we do before. Oh, you sent it the wrong way around. Serral making mistakes. You'll love to see it. Basically, I want to make all my Zerlings from the main base, all my drones, etc. from the other base. And we'll go for a very early baiting nest, and we're going to try pushing him a little bit with early baitings. That's my plan for now. We'll get one more drone over here, so we're fully saturated at the gold base. We're gonna expand at the same time. Get an extra Overlord, extra hatchery. This is gonna be wide in a couple seconds from now. He's already making Zerglings. We're gonna try hiding these if possible. I wanna come from the other side. Hoping he won't expect it. He doesn't have an Overlord here, which is surprising to me a little bit. We'll make a Roach Warren as well to follow up.
Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, there's not much to analyze there, he just wasn't ready. Lost 53 in the MMR to me. My MMR is not visible, but it's 6,600, but his MMR is way higher. He shouldn't lose 50 MMR. It must be a relatively fresh account where he still gains more and loses less for each account, or well, an account where he hasn't played on for a while. But yeah, as simple as that. First game. Let's get straight into the second one. All right, we're here in the next game. It's a rematch against Serral on another map with a gold base. So we're gonna just take the gold base again. This one even has a rich gas as well. It's a double gold, basically. So I'm assuming we're both gonna take it again, or he's gonna cheese me. Let's see which one of those it is. I'll send my Overlord like this, maybe. Sure, we don't need to mine. I think I sent it a little bit too late. Let's see if rallying this drone, the 14th drone, timed out well on this map. It might. I didn't send it right away. I think it lines up quite nicely, actually. Yeah. On this map, you have some rocks on every single expansion to show you where exactly to place the hatchery, which is nice because this is what I always check with the Evo chamber. It needs to be 4 squares away from the minerals. The evolution chamber. That way I can line up the drone perfectly, so I can make the hatch instantly instead of the drone having to walk a little bit first. Saves time, and then that means your queen is gonna be earlier, you start mining there a little bit earlier, and larva's a little bit earlier. So, it's the little things. Okay, we now pull drones again. No, I think last time, the amount we did last time was fine, I think. So we'll do the same again. I should not have made that link before link speed. Definitely a mistake. He also took his gold base again. And we're just saturating ours. Once again, we'll go for a binning nest right away. As is the norm. I don't really see the point of walling here. Usually on Blackburn, for example, you could wall very nicely with the baiting nest at your own third base location. Well, not third base, gold base location rather. I don't quite see it here. We're gonna do the exact same trick again. Let's see if it works twice. We're gonna do a little bit of a pressure. Put this here. We put this here. Queen is gonna kind of patrol over here. He's making a lot of links again. Go towards the watchtower.
Metamorphosis complete.
These are alone, so maybe we can snipe them.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Okay, he got some worker damage done here as well.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I think we're owning him again. I'm not sure if we need a gas there, to be honest. But I'll take it. Light supply block here. Put this overlord further here. think we just make units from now. He's probably doing the exact same thing. I'm not actually convinced that we're ahead. He might have droned way more than I thought.
Our forces are under attack.
See if we can. He really wants to see if there's roaches spawning or not. I want to see the drone count, preferably. I think he's probably ready for this.
Our forces are under attack.
I think he has too many drones for us to go back. I think we kind of have to engage over here. That's probably not a pretty fight. Yeah, he had more drones than I thought, actually. Well played, well played. Let's take a look. He has 6 drones more than us. No lair. So he was basically expecting an all-in to come, which is what in the end happened. Okay, at this point, we killed 10 workers, but after he also killed 6, we're still behind, actually. I think there was some space here for us to just straight up win the game. It's very difficult in these scenarios to be the defender because you don't have enough overlords to have vision everywhere. So there can be units coming from this side, there can be units coming from this side, there can also be units coming over here, where he doesn't have anything, for example. So I think doing a pressure while droning is usually the correct call in these types of games. And right here we took a really good link trade. At this point I thought we were winning for sure, because he has less gold base mining than us. But he had 9 drones on the way here. I thought for sure he was just making roaches. I droned too late. At this point we are outmining him. There's way more drones over here. So I underestimated that a little bit. I thought maybe he was gonna attack me, which was never gonna happen. He still could have done stuff as well because he didn't have that much. Interesting games. I like these games on these gold-based maps. They're very intense. The moment you make a mistake, you can easily lose. It's very good as well to patrol Zerglings against the Baneling run by. Basically, everybody runs by Banelings at bases, at these gold bases, because you can come from 2 sides. At some point, there's always going to be 2 Banelings, so patrolling some Lings around is always good. Let's see when they came in, if I saw them get where they were, or if he somehow avoided all my overlords. It's those 2, probably, yeah. Yeah, I just didn't have an overlord in position. It's difficult to have those overlords. He also doesn't have one. I think probably the way you're supposed to do it is go 1 overlord here, that then goes here if there's a gold base, the second one goes like here, and the third goes here, the fourth goes here. But then you're completely open. It's very difficult. I need to think about it. Either way, let's get to the next game. 1-1 against Serral. Okay, I actually missed my opponent. It's probably Serral again. So I guess one of this video will just be best of 3 against Serral, huh? And that's okay. It's good practice after all. Okay, so we're on Oceanborn. This is a much more standard map, so we got a more normal looking ZVZ on here. It's a medium sized map, maybe a little bit more on the smaller side. Last time I saw Serral play on this map, it was against Solar. He did a 2-base opener. Because I think you can wall here with 2 buildings only, and it's relatively short rush distance. The 2-base openers are mostly good on maps where you can wall easily and where the rush distance is very short. If you do a 2-base opener on a big map, you can drone so heavily against it, it is really not a threat. It's not really a thing. Like, you can't really open up with 2-base on Equilibrium, for example, the map we just saw. Maybe a better reference in the old map pool would be you can't 2-base on Ancient or an Altitude. It's just not viable at all. It's really bad to do so. Because one of the biggest threats of the 2-base openers in ZVZ are the roach speed timings. And those are basically, you can hold them with an insane amount of drones. Which means you can always make an insane amount of drones, and then you're always ahead. Because your opponent is less larva. The advantage of the 2-base openers is that your opponent doesn't know exactly what's going on. So he has to prepare for multiple different eventualities unless he wants to completely gamble. This creep is not more advanced than usual, so it's not a 15 hatch, which is how you open against Solar in the 2-base game. We can see that his drone was a little later than ours, so maybe our speed is a little earlier than his. Or he just forgot to pull out his drone. Also a possibility, of course. Although a less likely one, so I'm assuming our speed is gonna be almost at the same time, but like a second earlier. Maybe we can get some extra hits in, if we keep that in mind.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Instead of just playing my absolute standard build, I'm gonna make more drones this time. Trying to greed a little bit. Before the 3rd queen, basically. So we're gonna go Overlord here even, and then 3rd queen. And we'll put the extra drone into gas a little later as well. So we're trying to maximize our mineral income here this game.
Metamorphosis complete.
There's a good chance, I think, that he makes 2 banelings and press the pressure. Okay, plays pretty normal. Very early Roachborn. I saw him do this build as well against Solar a couple of times. I think we can hold it even with +1. It's a lot of drones over here. I want him to see those roaches preferably. And I'm gonna use the bailing here. Okay, he thinks it's an all-in now, most likely. He's very good at the follow-up scouting, so we could not fool him here, I don't think. He probably started a spine and then cancelled it, and that's gonna be the only thing we get out of that little fake attack. But at the same time, he was ahead already in economy, so even if he did that, it's not that good for us.
Under attack.
We're at best even here, at best. Well, we're ahead in upgrades, so that's actually good. We're gonna try hitting 2-1 timing, if he lets us. No overload speed.
Our forces are under attack. Metamorphosis complete.
No spire from the looks of things. I probably should have killed that one. Was he all inning me? No way, right? Our roach hospitality is later than his. Oh, he's 5 gas. I did not see that.
Our forces are under attack. Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
We need to hold here. And if we do, I think we're not in the worst way. I have no queens. We're gonna be up 2 workers. Not 2 workers, 2 upgrades. So if we get to a maxed out situation, maybe there's a chance. It's really bad right now, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he took this base though, right? Yeah, it's really bad.
Our forces are
If we didn't lose all the queens, maybe
complete.
there's a way.
Field depleted.
I should have realized that there's a gas missing here. That was really dumb by me.
Mineral field depleted.
A spine would have helped us out tremendously here.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, he's gonna push now, and we're gonna have to have the fight of our lives to save us. Let's kill this for quicker reinforcements. He can have our 3rd place if he wants to. I just want to max out. Okay, still alive. Any extra second here that we're still alive is a good one. That was definitely a good fight. We have so little workers. Oh, he's misreading units. That's a lot of overlords.
Mineral field
I'll make a Hydra in here actually. A Ravager for 2 roaches. Again. It's not the worst trade for us because we actually have more gas than minerals.
field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
It's a bad fight. And cancel some of these to make some hydras. Got +2 carapace as well. He does have +2, +1.
Forces are under attack. Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Should probably kill this rock a while ago.
Forces are under attack.
All we need is a concave, but it's so difficult to ever find a concave against Serral. It's insane.
Metamorphosis complete. Our forces are under attack.
Oh, I misclicked. I moved the creep tumor, I think, instead of the ground. Yeah, he just microed much better than me, and now we're gonna lose so many units on the retreat. Yeah, that's kind of game over, I think.
Mutation complete.
It's so difficult to attack on this map, actually.
Mineral field.
At first it was the reason we stayed alive, but then when we had the better army, it's the reason we couldn't kill him.
Mineral field depleted.
Look, he can't attack into this. How are you gonna attack on this map?
Our forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Vespene guys are exhausted.
Why he had to have gone back because he's making lurkers or vipers or something. Otherwise, there's no reason to ever give up map control on this map. Yeah, take them, take them. Need to free up supply anyways for my own.
Our forces are under attack.
That's a bad fight. That's also a bad fight. Trying to surround us over here. Maybe we can surround him in return.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
They were losing everywhere.
The hive cluster.
Yeah, it was faster with the transition now. But yeah, still 2-2 against 2-2.
Field depleted. Our
It's
forces.
kinda over at this point, I think.
Field depleted.
I thought I could do something on this map, but it's better to just stack up, I think. It's very difficult to attack on here.
Forces are under attack. Mineral
Unless you have like a significant advantage or like a tech advantage.
The hive cluster is under attack.
GG. Let's see here. I think our army at this point must have been better. So we traded better than him here, for sure. Okay, now at this point we're maxed out and we're up an upgrade. But much more importantly, we're up 6 Ravagers. We have equal roach numbers, but we're up 6 Ravagers. On a normal map where you can get even just somewhat of an equal concave, that would be like up an upgrade, up 6 Ravagers is usually good enough to make something happen. But here you have an insane defensive concave. You have this choke, and this choke, and you can hold all of them. So I wonder how I'm supposed to approach this. I tried to make him split up, but he keeps the concave here. I could have tried splitting up more units towards the right side. That's what I was thinking about. But the moment I do that, he can collapse on my army with these, with this initial concave, right? So I think you always want to be the defender. I mean, at this point, it's already relatively even. Our armies have equalized, and he also has the upgrade. So that's when I kind of missed my window. But even if I had that window still, I'm not sure I could do anything. I think it's better to just stack up. I made the Hydra then because I thought he might be going Muta. He was not though, he was just on 6 gas. I should have went higher right away. Okay, now I figured, okay, I should have more than him here. But this, like, if I select this, you can see it's way more than this. Wait. Here, this is way less units than this, but they can't all fire because I'm not in a concave. You can see most of them are just stuck on the back. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna force my way in here, have a good fight at the bottom because he oversplit towards the top. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Very, I mean, I like that it's difficult to attack. Usually ZVZ is volatile because if you get an early lead with a good read or a bad read, if you basically get ahead one way or another, usually you can close it out very easily, and that's why it's volatile. Because even if you're the better player, the other guy can make... You will just have more roaches and aim with you. There's not much outplay potential. But on maps like these, if you're not too far behind, it's possible to come back. So I like that. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed. The episode today was just the best of 3 against Serral, I suppose. A lot of ZVZs. Let me know if you have any names for this. So what I was thinking here is I was going to make a series and I was going to call it, I don't know. And it's about the fact that you should go and try to improve one thing at a time. You look at one aspect of your game because StarCraft can be so overwhelming. So I'm going to try that myself. For 1 week, I'll look at only my injects, 1 week only my crew spread, etc., etc. And then at the end of the show, we're going to take a look at what parts of my gameplay have gotten better and what parts have stayed the same, and then we'll compare MMR as well from the beginning to the end. So I think I'm gonna make an account just for this show, and yeah, we'll see. Thanks for the positive feedback I've gotten so far. If you guys have any feedback, it doesn't even have to be positive. If you don't like anything about this, you can also let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye bye.